and welcome back to the channel. Today we are learning how to play a very fun party game called Block Party. Before we get started though, I do want to just say, hey, look at this. It's right there. Yeah, see that was made by my sister-in-law actually. You can find her over at Hey Better. She's incredibly talented and she's doing a whole lots of neat and unique things like this. Definitely go check it out. There'll be a link down below. Also, you might notice that this is sort of a different living space here for us. We are actually in the process of moving, so we are doing things a little differently for a time. However, soon we'll be in our new living space. However, we are going to be continuing to record things at Gabe's Cave when it comes to board gaming. So, no more green walls. Sorry. Now diving back into Block Party. So, Block Party is a really fun party game. It's one that you can play anywhere from 3 to 6 players. We're gonna tell you how to set up, how to play, and how to win Block Party. First thing you're gonna do is we're looking at setup. We're gonna have this little board here. All this board really is a point total scoring thing. You're gonna take one block matching each player color and put it here. And be careful because once people start jumping at these blocks, they're going to try to steal these. So make sure you know what point total you are and that this is probably safely away from everything. Next thing you're going to do is everyone's going to get a little board, a placing area that matches their color, and are also going to get one of these sensor/steal tokens, and everyone's going to get one of these building cards. We'll get into what all those do in just a second. But once you've divvied out all that to everyone, you're also going to need a timer. Probably someone's phone. Most of these are 20 to 45 seconds, so not a super long time, but you will need a phone timer with adjustable times on it. Also, you have all these blocks here. Make sure they are accessible to everyone in the center of the table. Once you've divvied out all that, then you will also choose one person to be the guesser. Who the guesser is totally up to you. I would suggest rolling, perhaps. 4. I'm probably not the guesser. So we'll say the guesser here is pink. Once we've done all that, then we're set up and ready to go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into how to play. This game is very easy on how to play. All you're going to do is you're going to look at your card, you're going to choose one of the things that are written there, and you're going to try to create that image using these blocks. So it does take some vision, as it were. So for instance, on this one, they have tortoise, avocado, ruler, space shuttle, sun, floppy disk, wheelbarrow, t-shirt, pyramid, and Charlie Brown. Just an example of one of the cards. What's going to happen is each round, one person is going to be the guesser. And what they're going to do is they're going to try to figure out what those depictions are at the end of the round. They're going to try to guess what each of these weird depictions are. However, for each round, there is what's called a challenge card, and it flips and it changes the nature of the game just slightly. Basically, whoever completes what the challenge is gets an extra point, which, one extra point is great in this game. So for instance, this one says teeny weeny. Teeny weeny means use the fewest blocks. These cards also tell you how much time is on them. So this one says 30 seconds. So they all have 30 seconds to try to come up with some object that's on their card and get you to guess it using the fewest blocks. So once the timer is set, everyone will start and they'll begin diving in to grab these. However, whenever you're grabbing these, you can only use one hand and you can only grab one block at a time. Like so. So it hinders how much you can grab at one point. So once the 30 seconds has passed, everyone has to stop building wherever they are at that point, and then you go into guessing. So whoever the guesser is going to look at each of these and try to determine what they are. So they're going to look at, they can choose to go in any order they want to. They're going to look at this one and go, oh man, I don't know. It could be a lot of things. It could be like a sunflower, and maybe they won't talk as much to give the other people ideas. But the guesser's gonna look at this and say, I think that's the sun, which is the correct answer. So what that means is blue is going to get a point, and pink is going to get a point as well. They're gonna move to the next one, and they're gonna look at this and go, well, it could be a weird smile. It could be a lime, or it could be corn. So they're going to go with corn, which is incorrect. One of the other players, however, is going to use one of their steals, and they're going to steal this. And they say, I think it's a lime, which, according to their card, is correct. So what that means is blue steals that point, green gets a point, and since green used the least amount of blocks, meeting the challenge criterion, which was also chosen as well, they also get another point. Next is red, and let's say pink guesses red, and it's like, man, I really don't know, maybe a fire truck or something. And they miss it, and everyone else has a chance to steal if they would like. Blue has already used their steal, so it's flipped over at this point. And green has no idea and can't make a guess. So that would be the end of the round. Red would get no points. Pink would only get the point for picking blue correctly. And blue would have 2 points from being chosen correctly, choosing greens, and green would have 2 from being chosen correctly and having the challenge point here. That's an example of a round. With 4 players, you play 4 rounds. Basically, everyone gets to be the guesser one time. And that pretty much is the same for 4, 5, and 6 players. For 3 players, you do 6, so everyone will get to be the guesser twice. And that's pretty much it. That is Block Party. It's a very easy game. Once you've done all those 4 rounds, you've moved up all your points, whatever. Whoever is the lead in points is the winner. And that is how you play, how you win, and how you set up Block Party. If you have any questions, please get in the comment section down below. I would love to help you. And with that, we'll catch you next time, because that's the way we roll. 9.